Punjab is an agriculture-dominated state with only 2,442.3618 square kilometers of area being under forests out of the total geographical area of 50,362 square kilometers, and is home to 13 wildlife sanctuaries, 4 conservation reserves and 4 community reserves. From the sub-mountainous zone of Kandi area to arid area of Malwa region, Punjab has a very diverse ecosystem. It is predominantly covered with tropical dry mixed deciduous type forest with dominant species being shisham, kikad, khair, neem, aamb, arjan, drek, siris, jand, tun and jamun among others. During last 5 years, Department of Forests and Wildlife Preservation Punjab has commendably contributed to greening and biodiversity management efforts in the state by planting 20,631 hectares of government forest land under flagship programs of Puncampa and 1,178 hectares of non-forest institutional lands under Green Punjab Mission in a mutually exclusive manner, thereby enhancing ecological health of the Punjab landscape. In addition to the above 2 afforestation schemes, the department for the first time initiated several people-centric programs including planting of more than 70 lakh plants under Ghar Ghar Haryali as a sub-mission of Tandurust Punjab Mission, 550 plants in every village program dedicated to the 550th birth anniversary of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, culminating in planting of more than 76 lakh plants in 12,986 villages of Punjab. E-initiative, including iHaryali mobile app, facilitated the selection and collection of plants by individuals from the geographically nearest government forest nursery, with people collecting more than 45 lakh plants, has been a grand success in the last 5 years. Subsidy was transferred by DBT to 13,039 farmers to promote agroforestry on privately owned agricultural fields over an area of 17,560.13 hectares under submission of agroforestry, a scheme funded by Government of India. Other programs include livelihood support programs for sustainable utilization of medicinal plants by joint forest management committees, especially in Kandi area of Punjab, with an outlay of 357.13 lakh rupees, and school herbal gardens in 232 government schools funded by National Medicinal Plants Board, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. Punjab is a rapidly developing state undergoing a massive socio-economic and industrial transformation. Many upcoming and ongoing development and industrial projects require forest clearances under Forest Conservation Act 1980, which invariably leads to reduction of tree cover and loss of biodiversity. The levies collected from user agencies for carrying out compensatory afforestation and as net present value of the diverted land went to Government of India. This state share is now being utilized for compensatory afforestation, restoration of ecological services and other conservation activities in forest areas for the purpose of management, conservation and development of forests and wildlife as per Compensatory Afforestation Fund Rules 2018. For the successful and effective implementation of the CAMPA Act, Department of Forests and Wildlife Preservation Punjab has put in place a series of uniformly designed and effective strategies and reforestation programs. For the last 14 years, extensive afforestation under Puncampa scheme has permanently enhanced the forest cover in Punjab in a historically unprecedented manner, which has also been certified by Forest Survey of India. Due to implementation of various activities of the APO, a total of 25.60 lakh man-days of direct employment for the forest-dependent communities and people of Punjab was generated during 2020-21. Under compensatory afforestation during 2020-21, 311.978 hectares plantation and 7,896.218 hectare maintenance of previous year's plantation and 1,04,387 number of tall plants and maintenance of 3,52,414 number of tall plants was carried out with an expenditure of 2,007.61 lakh rupees. Under NPV, 4,458 hectares plantation and 8,606 hectare maintenance of previous year's plantation was carried out under various plantation models with expenditure of 5,419.80 lakh during 2020-21. Officers and officials of Forest Department did an extraordinary effort to remove the encroachments from more than 500 hectare of forest lands, especially in Gurdaspur, Ludhiana, Dasua, Rupnagar and Garhshankar forest divisions, which is historically unprecedented and path-breaking. These areas were immediately planted up under the CAMPA scheme to thwart any attempt towards re-encroachment. These have now transformed into lush green and dense forests within a period of just 1 year. Other activities under Net Present Value or NPV mainly included silvicultural operations in forests, soil moisture conservation works, protection of plantation from various factors, establishment and upgradation of modern nursery and improvement of wildlife habitat as per approved management plans. The total amount spent on these activities under NPV is 2,797.41 lakh rupees. The Forest Department has entered into an agreement with FRI for monitoring and evaluation of afforestation works, who have certified a survival percentage ranging from 57.36% to 83.38%. The proposed annual plan of operations for the year 2021-22 with an outlay of 222.15 crore rupees and a targeted employment generation of more than 28.30 lakh man-days from plantation activities will certainly mark the beginning of both socio-economic and environmental reform and is expected to herald a new ecological era for Punjab by ensuring a tandrust multitude. Several special initiatives and innovations have been proposed in the APO 2021-22. Irrigated bamboo plantation of 145 hectares to promote paper industry and to enhance economic well-being of farmers with a provision of 392.95 lakh rupees is included. Restoration of habitat in Bir Motibag Wildlife Sanctuary in District Patiala with an outlay of 67.29 lakh rupees has been given special focus as desired in the governing body. Restoration of Bir Kule Majra in Patiala with an outlay of 84.32 lakh rupees has also been included. Development of Siswan Community Reserve with an outlay of 102.91 lakh rupees has been included. Wood and other forest produce saving devices with an outlay of 408 lakh rupees for forest fringe villages in Kandi area of Punjab have been proposed to reduce biotic pressure on the existing forest resources. Preparation, distribution and spreading of seed balls by JFMCs, SHGs with an outlay of 32 lakh rupees has been included for the first time. Plantation of 17,702 tall plants under compensatory afforestation and 3,15,500 tall plants along with major roads under NPV has also been included. Use of modern technology like LIDAR survey by ICAR and drone survey, monitoring and surveillance using drone technology with outlay of 155 lakh rupees has been included. Phase 1 of watershed management by use of LIDAR technology to be implemented in Ropar Forest Division at a cost of 400 lakh rupees has been included as per the instructions of the Government of India. Protection of plantation and forests with 4,600 new boundary pillars, 1.11 lakh bamboo tree guards, 10,000 cement masonry tree guards, 10,000 iron tree guards and forest protection measures including fencing have been included with an outlay of 1,276.77 lakh rupees. Afforestation in 9 polluted non-attainment cities for air pollution abatement as directed by Honorable National Green Tribunal with an outlay of 360 lakh rupees has also been included. Automated cattle pond in Forest Fringe Village of Patiala Division has also been included with an outlay of 210 lakh rupees to protect forest resources and wildlife habitat. Entry point activities amounting to 161.85 lakh rupees have been proposed for areas of Bhatinda, Muktsar and Ropar forest divisions. Technical support for developing mechanism for carbon credit or sustainable forest management certification by the Energy and Resource Institute, New Delhi, with proposed outlay of 50 lakh rupees has been included. Lantana removal with biological methods using biodigester with an outlay of 57.40 lakh rupees and lantana removal with plantation in Siswan and Nada and Ropar Community Reserve with an outlay of 25 lakh rupees is also included. All these inclusions in the APO 2021-22 are going to be path-breaking and historically unprecedented. Punjab is indeed a success story and sets a new benchmark for other states to emulate. The people of Punjab are thankful to the state government for greening the state for the generations to come, as well as creating economic opportunities for the poor and other forest-dependent communities to ensure that their families do not go to bed hungry.